Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for episode 8 of season 1 of Better Call Saul, RICO. So before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those that get to actually watch the episode and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up, so for those that get to actually watch the episode and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that never give you fair warning, because as usual, I did. So yeah, so as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rates. So basically, episode 8, season 1, RICO, of Better Call Saul. What did I think of it? As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rates. So basically, it begins off where we see Jimmy or Saul, whatever you want to call it, either way it's right. We see him right before he becomes a lawyer. He passed this bar exam, I believe is what you say, or the exam basically to become a lawyer. And he passes, and he now wants to become a lawyer. Obviously, he wants to work at the same place that Chuck is currently working on, which I believe is I forget what it's called, but it's where the antagonist right now is also working at for the show right now. So yeah. So basically, it starts off with a flashback, and I thought that was pretty cool, see how Saul kind of got started off, and kind of reject him at first. The higher up say, we want you to work here, but in reality, we don't really want you to work here, which is really funny. So yeah, now we come back to present day, and during one of his visits to one of his elderly clients, he goes to this place called Sandpiper Crossing, which is a retirement home. And there he meets up with one of his clients, and she basically is writing out her will. She says something that kind of interests him, and he starts digging in deeper, starts getting more evidence. And it turns out that this Sandpiper Crossings retirement home is plain dirty, to say the least. They're basically fraud. They're doing frauds. Money laundering, fraud. They're not really giving, because the old people, if you don't know, old people, elderly people, they receive some kind of money from the government after they retire, I believe. So I don't know exactly how it goes. And it seems like this Sandpiper place is extorting all the money. They're not really giving all the money in full to these elderly people, and on top of that, they're charging them for their services, such as for their pills and the toilet paper and their like toothbrushes and whatnot, and it's ridiculous prices. Like they even said it was like $30 for one roll of toilet paper or something like that. So yeah, so they're basically extorting these old people. So Saul, being the good man he is, he's trying to. He basically wants to sue them or whatnot. Him and Chuck. It's like a negotiation between him and Chuck that them two are gonna sue or bring to court the Sandpiper Crossings retirement home, if they don't get the money they demand, and everything goes their way. And yeah, overall it was a pretty good episode. I really did like the ending. You have Chuck, and it's really towards the end of the episode. You have Chuck. If you guys remember, Chuck, he has his fear for the electricity or something like that. I really have no idea how it works anymore. But at the end of the episode, he goes outside to put the mail in, to get something from the mailbox or put something in the mailbox. And at first I really didn't think much of it, until the scene kind of went on a little bit further, a couple seconds. And you have Saul, and he says, "Dude, you're outside." I'm like, oh shit, I forgot he can't really go outside, or he doesn't really like going outside. So I thought that was a pretty interesting development. We want to see how that turns out in the next episode. Overall, I thought it was actually a pretty good episode. This episode I actually did do also. I really did enjoy, in my opinion, RICO. I thought it was really realistic, in my opinion. Because I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually nursing homes that do this. I actually wouldn't be surprised. Because you can't easily take advantage of the elderly, which is kind of sad but true. So it was kind of interesting to see how now Saul is starting to get like these bigger cases, or bigger budget cases, if you know what I mean. So I really did like that. As usual, Bob Odenkirk is a pretty great actor, in my opinion. So he obviously killed it. All the other people in the show also, I thought, they killed it as well. I think they did pretty great, in my opinion. The writing, as usual, is better in my opinion than when it first started off. It has gotten a little progressively better. Not by much, so it's not really that much of a change, but there is some improvement. I think the biggest improvement from when we began to right now is that it's a bit more realistic in my opinion, because within the first 2 or 3 episodes, we had action scene galore, and as much as that is great, it's not real. It's not really realistic. It needs to be realistic, and I really wouldn't expect for a lawyer to have to go through one action scene to another action scene to another action scene, because he had like action scene galore for the first 3 or 4 episodes. It kind of calmed down by episode 5 and 6. So, and then it became more realistic, which is what I really enjoyed. So, despite that's my one major complaint of the first season, that it's not real when it first starts off. It starts with a bang, but it's not realistic in all aspects of it. So yeah, overall, it's a pretty great episode in my opinion, as usual. Yeah, as usual, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's still pretty great in my opinion, and yeah, that's basically it for this review. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the episode. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.